5 minutes before kickoff, your kid looks up and no cleats. The coach is calling. There's a $75 jersey stuck in someone's car. Suddenly, you're not cheering. You're haggling, heart racing, kid on the bench, game on pause. Welcome to Danny's Den, your weekly mix of law, love, sports, and pop culture. Let's chat. In the next 10 minutes, a clear legal frame, a handful of lines you can actually say when tempers flare, a verbatim sample clause you can read to the other parent, quick tracking tricks, and one tiny music ritual that'll keep your kid feeling steady no matter which house they're headed to. If you want the fillable templates and scripts, they're in the show notes. Quick story. I had a client whose whole season almost collapsed because of a missing jersey. Tears. A kid who just wanted to play. The parents were fine people, just bad at the logistics and the money talk. That's what we're fixing today. Courts focus on the child's best interests. Simple truth. Practically, that means judges often split costs into two buckets, ordinary and extraordinary. Ordinary? Think registration fees, basic uniforms, or a replacement cleat you need for the next game. Those are part of everyday participation. Extraordinary is travel for an out-of-state tournament, private elite coaching, or a $1,000 piece of gear that's not typical for the activity. Those usually deserve separate agreement and pre-approval. Where's the line for your family? That's the question you want to answer now, before a late fee or a missed game forces you into drama. So here's an easy template you can say out loud to each other and slide into a parenting plan. Parents shall split routine team fees, uniforms, and basic equipment 50-50. Expenses exceeding $300 per season per activity are extraordinary and require mutual written consent. If parties cannot agree, they will submit the dispute to mediation before seeking court intervention. Another clause that saves a weekend. When both parents are available on the activity day, the parent with current parenting time pays day-off costs and will be reimbursed within 30 days upon presentation of receipts. That gets your kid to the field today and sorts the money later. Not dramatic, practical. Documentation wins cases and friendships. Take a photo of every receipt. Drop it into a shared folder or a simple Google Sheet within 72 hours. Tag items as uniform, travel, or lesson so you can filter them. Use one neutral app, Splitwise, a shared spreadsheet, whatever you'll actually use. The right tool is the one you both open. What do you say when tempers flare and it's game time? Keep it short and focused on the kid. Try, I want them to play. What's the fastest way we can cover this today and settle up later? Or, I can front the uniform if you reimburse me by X date. Those lines solve the problem without scoring points. If the same thing keeps happening, change the conversation. Looks like this is recurring. Can we put a simple split cost plan in writing for next season? That steps out of blame and into process. Tiny role assignments prevent a lot of drama. One parent handles registrations, the other orders jerseys. Both share practice rights. Assign laundry for uniforms if that matters. Role clarity reduces the micro resentments that explode into macro fights. Simple, but powerful. A practical note about records. Angry texts travel to court. Switch money talk to the shared app or neutral emails that stay factual. If you must be firm, keep it short and unemotional. Dates, amounts, receipts. Judges notice when parents try to communicate respectfully. It actually helps. Okay, let's anchor this with rituals. Kids cling to routine. Pre-game snacks, the playlist on the ride, the lucky jersey. Those things matter for stability. You can preserve them, even if households differ. Here's a tiny, high-return ritual. Make a 5-song team list on a shared streaming service. Both parents can play it before games. Same songs, same mood. The kid feels continuity, not division. Also, agree on a single game day outfit rotation so the kid knows what to expect. Before we close, quick risks to watch. Verbal promises are fragile. Small, unpaid amounts compound fast, and don't trade rituals for leverage. If money fights keep happening, put the agreement in writing. Add a deadline for reimbursements and include a mediation step. Small structure, big difference. Recap in one breath. Decide ordinary versus extraordinary. Add clear dollar thresholds and timelines. Pick one tracking tool. Use short neutral scripts in the moment. Preserve rituals with a shared playlist. And get written review if problems persist. Those steps keep kids playing and cut down the weekend drama. If you want the sample clause, a fillable template, and the cheat sheet with scripts, they're in the episode notes. If you need a legal consult, book the free 30-minute session through the links in the show notes, so everything is tracked and tidy. I won't read contact info on the air. Use the notes. Let's keep this simple. Thanks for spending your time with me. If you walk away with one next step, draft the split cost clause, set up the shared spreadsheet, or create that 5-song team list, tell me about it in the comments. Subscribe so you don't miss weekly episodes on law, love, sports, and music. Let's chat. Thanks for listening to Danny's Den. Check the show notes for sample clauses, templates, and links to book a free 30-minute legal consultation. Until next week, take care, and may your cleats always show up on time.